The Memphis police chief reversing course this weekend as well, announcing she is disbanding the city's special force called the Scorpion Unit. It's made up of about 30 officers who are supposed to go after violent offenders in high crime areas. Some of those officers were involved in the Nichols arrest. Now, national correspondent Tammy Estwick joins us live. And Tammy, we understand disbanding the unit was the #1 demand from Nichols' family and protesters in Memphis.
Yeah, that's right. That unit is now disbanded, but the officers that were in that unit are still on the force. So we wanted to know, what does that mean for the community?
Over the weekend, the Memphis Police Department put an end to the city's so-called Scorpion Unit for good. This comes as 5 former officers face second-degree murder charges in the death of 29-year-old Tyree Nichols. But will this move to deconstruct a division within the department change the posture of officers or citizens' perception of the Memphis police organization?
And that reprehensible conduct we saw in that video, we think that this was part of the culture of the Scorpion Unit.
Well, certainly, Tammy, this is a first step.
Criminal justice expert Kenya Tyson spent 20-plus years working in law and social justice reform. She says the history of disparaging treatment of blacks is repeating itself.
What we're seeing in Memphis right now is what we've seen in Memphis for several decades, for several centuries. Nothing has really changed except the uniform.
Tyson believes this will allow that gang mentality to be replaced with standard practices.
It can't all happen at once. And so the one thing that they could do is shut down this unit. All of the additional changes that we'll see in terms of training and technical assistance, shuffling people into different units, and really kind of thinking about the tactics that are used generally within the Memphis Police Department, that's something that's going to take months and even years.
Scorpion stood for Street Crimes Operation to Restore Peace in Our Neighborhoods. It was supposed to reduce crime in residential hotspots. In 2021, Chief Sarah Lynn Davis said, "Our efforts are not just to write citations and send them on their way." Tyson says unions have a lot to do with police culture, and right now, they're quiet.
The thing that's going to make this really interesting to watch is the fact that there were 5 Black officers who have been accused of this particular crime. Now, let's see how zealous the police unions are to protect the rights of these 5 Black officers. That'll be interesting.
I'm just gonna put it on the table. Are we saying that because they're Black?
Yes, and there's a history of this, right? Not only with police unions, but even in the ways that police prosecute their own.
And I spoke to a community activist a little bit earlier today. He says there are other units that are just like the Scorpion Unit, and he's calling for those to be ousted as well. Back to you.